there are people whose whole career is based on poverty. So those people will never solve any poverty problem in society, because if poverty is gone, it means their bread and butter is gone. So let's apply our thinking. And even within our country in SA, there are people who've got power to end poverty, but poverty lifts them up and puts you down. So they're not gonna solve it.
My people, what you're looking at is Kibera slum. Okay? Kibera happens to be the largest slum in Kenya and the largest slum in Africa, and also the third largest slum in the world. Yep. The word Kibera actually is a Kinubi word, which means forest or something. And the population here is estimated to be 500k to 1 million. So many different sources, so you don't really know who you can go with. But let's just assume it's a densely populated, no, very densely populated, eh? Boss, wachana na mbuzi. Very densely populated area. If I were to be realistic, this place makes me sad, you know. Every time I come here, I am convinced that we are not making significant progress, because according to what I think, we have had independence for 61 years. The slums in Kenya should be part of our history. Yes, I repeat, after 61 years of independence, the slums should be part of our history. This is something we should be learning about in school. Because, let's be honest, we have failed to create a good life for these people. Life here is extremely difficult, you know. Let's start with the housing. Look at the houses. They're made of matope. Yes, houses made of matope in Nairobi. Jehovah. And then look at the place itself. The tarmac, yes, there's tarmac, fine, I get it. But there's no place to walk, you know. People walk on the road. It's really sad and it's dangerous. Today, I just got hit by a border guy. And this guy cussed me out after hitting me. Anyway, it's fine. Yet he was wrong, not me. But anyway, it's life. The street lighting is improved. That I'll give them credit for that. The one big problem this place has is the amenities. Yeah, the amenities are, they're not good, man. Let's start with the drainage. Yeah, there's sewage in so many places, and that is not right. Yeah, the construction is bad. Let's be honest. This is not right. I don't know how you deal with the rain season in such a house. You know, look at the river is contaminated. I don't know if it's a river or a stream, but it's very, very contaminated, and the smell comes out. It's not giving, man. It's not giving. Now, what I find weird is that there's clean water supply pipes being passed through the sewage system. I don't know, but this is not right, you know, very wrong. But it's not all bad. I mean, there's some concerns about security, which is understandable. At night, some people tend to be afraid to walk around, which I wish we could try to improve on that, you know. But you'll also find some very interesting things. Like I saw this Gorofa Yamabati. And it's not just this one, there's so many of them scattered across the place, which is very nice, you know, and very genius. But yeah, this I took these videos up kwa ile bypass ya kwenda NHC. Yeah.
2017, the Jubilee administration had promised creation of 1.3 million jobs annually, a whopping 6.5 million employment opportunities at the end of its term. But the country's second in command said the administration's plans were derailed by the March 2018 handshake deal. To make amends and retrace the lost steps, the DP pledged 50 billion shillings annually for small businesses and another 50 billion shillings to farmers to improve agriculture.
Na tukiungana tutapata uwezo wa kushughulikia yale changamoto yanatukumba kama wa Kenya. We can deal firmly with unemployment. We can deal firmly with matters to do with our business environment, and we can deal firmly with mothers of availing food for every family.
The Deputy President laid down his campaign blueprint hinged on the bottom-up economic model. He described his competition as a pack of...
Unajua watu wanataka kududanganya ni kama hawa vijana walikosa kazi ati wakati mimi nimekuwa rais. Mimi nataka niwaulize, kwani vijana wote Kenya hii walikuwa na kazi kabla ya mimi kuwa rais? Watu waache upuzi bwana. Hiyo ni upumbavu hiyo. Sijui kama tunaelewana.
For staying with us, Deputy President William Ruto has promised to set aside 100 billion shillings for the creation of 4 million jobs among the youth if he forms the government next year. The Deputy President says unemployment is a national crisis in the country as he continued popularizing his bottom-up approach, as Vincent Odwar reports.
Deputy President William Ruto pitched tent in Makueni County, drumming up support for his 2022 presidential bid, even as President Uhuru Kenyatta's succession politics gains momentum. The youth are becoming a critical cog in Ruto's presidential drive, quite the target audience for many a politician.
Na ndio tumesema kwa hii mpango ya Hustler Nation, hii mpango ya kazi ni kazi, tunasema mwaka ujao priority number 1 tunaweka bilioni 100 kwa miradi na mipango itakayowapa hawa watoto wetu nafasi ya kazi, nafasi milioni 4 ya kwanza. Hawa watoto wapate kazi kabla hatujapanga mambo mengine yote.
The role of what has been coined as the deep state.
Our government is made in such a way yenye ita make sure the youth remain poor na tukwe tuna depend on them. That's why unapata saizi tunasherekea, tunaongelelea nini kazi mtaani. Hiyo ni pesa ngapi? 5,000 inakusaidia nini? Kusema tu ukweli. Utalipa rent, upeleke mtoto shule usome. My dear, we will continue remaining poor na tutabeg from these people. Najua government yetu iko na pesa na inaweza employ youths, but it's not doing that. Why? Juu kitu employ kila mtu akiwa stable, hatutawategemea. So what they are doing ni ku make sure we beg from them. Unaenda kwa ofisi ya MCA, you beg for 100 shillings, mwingine na beg 10 shillings ndiye aende kukunywa changapa hivi bonde, si ndio? So I feel government yetu inafaa kuacha kutake advantage of people from the informal settlement, mostly Madhare, itu provide jobs. Kazi mtaani si kazi yenye serikali inafaa kujisifu imetupatia kazi. That's a no. Kama ni kazi, wacha tukuwe na full employment. Usitupatie kazi ya 2 weeks, unatupatia 5,000. I have a family. Yani shida ni mingi. Basic needs. Hiyo si kazi. Alafu kitu ingine, pia sisi kama mayouths wa huku Mathare, tunafaa kujituma kimasomo. We all know that system yetu ya education inafanya tusisome. Yani wanaeka vitu expensive ndio usipate chance ya kwenda hiyo shule. But ukipata opportunity kidogo ya masomo, take advantage of that opportunity. Kwa sababu hiyo papers ndio watatumia huko juu. Unaenda kutafuta kazi unaambiwa you don't have papers. Na the reality is we don't have papers. Hatuna say. Sisi wenyewe tujitume, ndio hata ukitafuta kazi useme mimi natafuta kazi nimesoma niko na hii. Aya, kitu ingine ni nashindwa mbona NGO ikikuja Kenya ita train hata watu, inasema I want to train like 200 people, 200 youths. Ita train na italeta impact. But government ikijitolea tunataka ku train youths, haitakaa sana. Utasikia sijui 200 billion, sijui how many money missing, sijui vitu lost, sijui vitu kaa hizo. Mbona system yetu iko hivyo?
Now planned poverty goes this way. To rule the masses, you keep them down.
Subdue them.
Subdue them. Because the more they know, the more they are aware.
You are at risk.
Yes, because then what are you offering? The advantage was that you know more, so people respect you, right? And they adhere to you being in a position. Okay, they don't question you. So planned poverty goes like this, and this is a model the Mzungu instituted, and it has been there until even the Kibaki time. 60% of Kenyans are made to worry about food. Okay? They just want food. Their dreams and aspirations, and this is one thing that Kibaki really did. educate you. That's why he was so keen on free education. Is get your child into education. Get them educated.
So that
it is a free pass out of poverty.
You liberate them.
So you liberate them. Right? Or liberate the generations to come. Okay? But if you don't achieve it, that's another hand to come and bring food. You say, maybe in the future, their children. Right? 30% are called the middle class. Lower, middle, and upper middle class. Right? And they're inculcated to believe that you're a salary away from being in the 60%. You're a major sickness away from being in the 60%. Go and take a mortgage that keeps you there because you want a house and you want your child to go to private school. Right? You want a particular insurance for your health. Right?
Yeah.
So you are made dependent on income.
Tell the politicians we are done demonstrating in town. We are coming to your homes because you can't see the hunger we are facing. You think we are stupid to demonstrate. You can't feed our needs. We are coming to your houses. That's where we will eat our next meal when we come. Make sure you have enough.
Planned poverty is a pyramid. At the top is 10% ruling class. The middle, 30%. That's the so-called middle class. And at the bottom are the masses. So in planned poverty, 60% of the population are perpetually meant to be poor. Then they should only be focusing on tumbo, what to eat today. That is why you see Kenya Kwanza and Ruto and Lee, all they talk about is price of ugali. Your concern when you wake up in the morning is tumbo, how to put something in your stomach. That is for the 60% of the population. So they will do everything to make sure that all you care about is food in your stomach, period. Then you go to the middle, the so-called 30% middle class. To them also, they are given little comfort. But they are caught up in mortgage schemes that are very expensive. The healthcare system is not working. They have to rely on private healthcare. And they must be beholden to their jobs. Because you just know one slight mistake like this, you'll join the Tumbo group. Right? And the intention is they should never focus on the 10%. So the entire wealth of the nation is controlled by the 10%. So everybody down the pyramid is serving the 10%. So you only have few people with money. That's what they're doing to it. That's demand side economics. As we are saying, supply side. I want to see little kings everywhere, people with money. Why should we have a planned poverty? Why should we have the pyramid? What is my problem if Okinyi graduates and is running a media enterprise? He's able to access capital to put up a proper studio and employ more young people. They sell their content. Why should that be my problem? I should be happy as government that Okinyi is going to make money and pay tax. These young people that he has employed are going to spend in my economy. I'll be able to collect tax, in consumption tax, VAT, to put up development projects, roads. So why should I go to the bank to squeeze out this young entrepreneur from accessing capital? Or I take capital at 17% so that when he goes, he'll be asked to pay 25%. Where will he afford? I want to be out of that market. I should not be competing with him. The market should be begging this young man to take a credit facility at 3% interest rate. You can access a credit of even 50 million. What can't you do with that? And you have a ready market. You have an idea in your mind. That is how to break down this chain of colonialism. This is now neo-colonialism. And it is designed to make you fail. Don't even for a moment think, when you hear anybody from Kenya Kwanza discussing with you the price of unga ugali, that is helping you. No, he is actually affirming to you that you are actually at the place where they want you to be. To only focus on your stomach. That I've eaten today, now I'm okay. Tomorrow is another day. I'll also eat. Yeah, you are comfortable at 60% poor. you have no chance to go to middle class. And middle class, because I have this small job that I'm holding on to dearly, a slight slip, and I'm down. They will not allow you, because they don't want you to focus to be part of the ruling class, to be the elite. Our society should not have a structured pyramid. Everybody, based on their ability, should be able to rise to the top.
Okay.
And there should be no top and bottom. We should all be one. Man is born free, but everywhere is in chain.
One thing that's going to come is pain. Economic pain. And when that pain comes, it becomes a great unifier. Lynn, like you said, you are sweating very hard here. You are losing money. You're not making money. So you start asking yourself, what is it I'm doing wrong? There's nothing you're doing wrong, by the way. Nothing. Don't even cry about it. You're innovative. You've been smart. You've got a good product in the market. There's nothing you're doing wrong. But the system is rigged against you.
Yeah.
That's all. So change it. And it will be rigged for you. There's nothing you're doing wrong. Anybody who is jobless today, it's not their fault. The system is literally rigged against you. It wants you there. There's nothing you're doing wrong.
By design.
By design. It's by design. Don't even think twice about it. So I said, eventually there are going to be enough people who are going to start asking themselves questions. Why am I in this pain? Why is my life not going on and getting ahead? And, the young community of Kenyans, whatever level you want to put it at, have access now to information because of political rights. We only had VOK, Voice of Kenya, which became KBC, as our TV and radio station. No other.
Yes.
You couldn't do shows like this. In fact, for any hot political news, we had to try and tune into radio to BBC or Voice of America, VOA. That's when you'd even hear the opposition leaders talking, being interviewed by them. Now, you have the information at your fingertips.
Right here.
Right here. So you're seeing, others are enjoying good life. Wazungu seem like they have good life. How come I can't have good life?
Yes.
Even the competition here on social media has been very interesting. Somebody wants to post how they're eating well in nice restaurants, and somebody else wonders, why can't I have that life? One looks like they're dressed well. A lot of it is showbiz, but no matter what it is, one feels, why can't I?
Yeah, there's a why
now,
can't
those
I?
questions are very good because they ask yourself, Wani, are we less loved by God than others? What? I've gone to school. I was told that is the path out of poverty. I go to school, I get papers, I'll get a job, and I have a bright future. I come there, and there's even a doctor who, if there's a hard degree, it's called a doctor. I think it's the hardest degree.
Yeah.
Is having to go on the streets to beg for their salary.
Yeah.
And they are being treated like they are nothing. So it is no longer a prescription to get out of poverty.
Mesikia vibaya, jo tumelia. Na nasema one time siku zote. One time jo tu jeshi ni ground.
I find that the more crooked you are in the Kenyan political arena, the quicker you succeed. I don't know why. They don't, and I say the electorate seem to want these tainted people. I don't know what's wrong with them. If they have a chance to choose somebody who's straight, who's on the surface of it looks reasonably straight, they're not interested. They want these ones that lie to them, these ones that cheat them, these ones that run. Provided he has bags of money to spread around, they're quite happy.
No, do any one time.
You kweli one time.
Bila nimeongea hivi, tunajua kesho huo nyako na hapo atauliwa, lakini round hii tumetanuka akili, wajua ametufungua macho. Iko hivi. Nikiuliwa, ajua wewe kila mtu amekumaka. Unatusumbua sana. Hata hivyo.
Nataka kuambia serikali, unaona hii gari iko hapa mbele imebeba tank. Hiyo ni gas iko hapo ndani. Tightly sealed. Na umeandikiwa hapo danger, no smoking. Sasa sira yetu sisi kama wa Kenya ni gas imefungiwa kwa hii tanki. Naona? Tafadhali 2027 accept your fate, go home. Kwa sababu kura nayo hakuna mtapata. Lakini mkijaribu kusmoke kura zetu tutalipuka. Waswahili wanasema wengi wape, usipowapa watajichukulia. Ile hasira tuko nayo kama wa Kenya ni hii tangi. Usione ati imetulia hapo imebebwa, ikilipuka hiyo it will cause a lot of damage. And that is the damage we will cause as Kenyans if you try to smoke our votes in 2027. Nendeni nyumbani tu. Masies wote, most of the governors, president na deputy wako wa soprano, babafua, kila, just nendeni tu home. Jua sira yetu ni hii. Yani italipuka kushinda ile blast imelipua ile nyumba Mombasa jana. So don't.
I am not a statesman. I am a conman. I always threaten to be president, but my intention is not to win. I am after handshakes and deals with government. I am a traitor.
Hey CJ, what do you have to tell young people?
Young people, please make sure that you have registered. And when the registration of voters comes, let everyone register. Let everyone register. That is the most important thing I can tell you as of now. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Nyamisa, what do you think?
I agree with you. Make sure you have your ID and make sure you're registered as a voter.
Exactly.
Register as a voter, as CJ has said.
Thank you.
Ruto must go. What is Ruto going to tell us? How is Ruto giving anybody hope? Ruto already is, even his own people don't want him. You the Kenyan people, you're not the type, and you would call your leader out. It's your Ruto, it's Kasongo that we are after.
Yeah,
not the Kenyans. We love the Kenyans. We know the Kenyans have morals. Yes, our Kasongo. Yes. Your Kasongo is the one that we have an issue with. I love you guys, you Kenyans. You guys have morals.
Kenya kunaendelea kuharibika. Najua Samoei kuna vile cheki anataka kuchange rules. Jiulize hii swali. Tafakari ya babu. Na ya babu ni haya. If you're a president and you know that there's an election in 2 years time, would you, if you're not sure of coming back, would you repair your office for 2 billion shillings? Would you repair State House for 2 billion shillings? That's a total of 4 billion shillings. If you're not 100% sure that you're coming back. Yes? The reason I keep doing this, this person is planning to use all methods to come back. So it's up to us to make sure that tumetokea sisi wote. Tokea. Make sure anyone who will be 18 by that time ametokea. Make sure the gap is so big that hata Sudi jota mpigia jwa mwambia Yamune! Ekonene.
And don't buy into the political rhetoric of trying to divide you into tribes.
Yes.
Our problems are not tribal. There's no Kikuyu problem, there's no Kalenjin problem, there's no Luo problem, there's no Somali problem. There's no Kamba problem.
Yes.
Shift share knows no tribe. The university funding model knows no tribe.
Yeah.
Joblessness knows no tribe. All these problems that we point out, they do not know any tribe.
Walai kwa national anthem yetu mzima, line tu moja tu ndio ina make sense sahi. Mungu nguvu yetu. Hiyo peke yake. Hizi zingine zote hadi tuishi na undugu, amani na uhuru. Hakuna.
Uhuru siku hizi na sisi.
Uhuru hata hizi na sisi hata tulipotokanga, amani hakuna, undugu hakuna, siku hizi mandugu ni mandugu. Yaani hakuna ati
na upendo.
Ati raha tupate na ustawi. Raha gani watu mtaani wanapata raha na matawi? Ustawi hakuna. Ati tushikane mikono pamoja kazini. Watu wana kazi. Ati sijui may we dwell in unity. Sasa tuna dwell in poverty. Sasa hakuna sasa ni kungori. Hakuna kitu yenye ati plenty be found within our borders.
Hakuna plenty.
Watu wanavuka border wakihepa.
Wakienda kutafuta hizo plenty huko.
Wakienda kutafuta plenty huko. Hakuna hata kitu hata mmoja kwa hiyo national anthem yenyewe. Sasa hii tunaishi nayo. Hakuna.
Wakisema one time tunawaambia nini? Tunawaambia nini? Tunawaambia nini?
One term is real, one term is unstoppable, and no violence. We need peace, but one term is real. Hii hata Mungu ameweka sahihi. Hii kampuni ya profesa na dokta sio ni ikiwaka. Hata mtoe pesa ngapi, mshuke juu, mshuke chini, muende kando, muende katikati. Hii one time is real. Asi machezo.
Saizi nguvu imebaki ni ya maandamano peke yake, si ndio? Akitaka kwenda unamuitishia Uber chap. Hakuna kubembeleza punda kwa mteremuko. Mwambie
enyewe Ruto must go. Enyewe Ruto must go. By the way, Ruto must go. Enyewe Ruto must go. Wash fire, Ruto must go. Enyewe Ruto must go. By the way, Ruto must go.